Witam wszystkich i zapraszam do kolejnego odcinka ze Star Wars The Old Republic.
Hello there.
Hey.
Hello
Don't worry.
there.
I'm not going to get silly again. I've had time to think. It's not my place to judge why you're attracted to me. I just have to decide if you treat me like I want to be treated.
All right, you're judging, I'm waiting.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm just, I don't know.
Biegamy po różnych planetach i strzelamy się z różnymi
It doesn't
ludźmi.
have to be
Także
complicated.
wiesz. Wow. No. I tak za chwilę ten,
Wow.
no,
Okay.
halo
Yes,
Jace'a.
that. All right. More of that later. For now, back to business. Yes? I love you. I love you. Still weird.
You don't have to rush things, Vet. I'll be here.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I know I'm a pain. I do. Still, I love you. And that has to count for something.
No coś pewnie tak. Dobra, kogo mamy tam następnego? Pierce, Jace'a i Malawaj. W sumie jak ma Pierce na pierwsze imię?
Glad we have a moment. Something we need to discuss. Got a message from General Racton. You might have heard of him.
Generał Rakton.
Most decorated commander in the Empire.
Główny wróg
Seems
w
the Empire set their sights on Corellia.
historii
They
komandosów.
want Black Ops leading the charge. Me and the old team.
Tell General Racton you serve me, not him.
No.
First thing I said, honest. General told me he'd risk it. Corellia's the real deal.
No to lojalność
Core
tutaj u
world,
Pierce'a
one
jest.
of the Republic's founders. Gonna take more than the latest batch of recruits to claim it. Black Ops soldiers use their brains. General asked for strategy. Told him we could take the planet with one target. Sebastian.
You and your team may be the most qualified.
Bastion.
Ready, willing and able. We've been planning this assault for years. The Bastion's the center of operations for the entire Republic military. We'd be cutting their legs out from under them. The Republic's plans fall apart. Morale disappears. By the time they get their cannons in a row, Corellia will be ours.
What exactly will this mission entail?
Lots of planning. Gonna need weapons, reinforcements, tech. My team can handle the preparations. General Racton will give us the order. All I need is your leave.
Proszę
Inform the
serdecznie.
General that you have my blessing.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord. First step's tracking down the old team. Could be at the four corners of the galaxy by now. It'll take some time. Let you know who I find later. Got a few leads on the old Black Ops team. Republic won't let the Bastion go easy. It'll take all of us to claim it. Best to start with Lieutenant Tenido, weapons man. Could turn a hyperdrive into a gun turret if he wanted. Lets it all go to his head, of course. Can't open his mouth except to brag about Black Ops and our wins.
What purpose will he serve in the Bastion assault?
Only way inside the Bastion is the gate. Supposedly impenetrable. Tenido swore he could break through. Took a while to track Tenido down, but he's stationed on Hoth. Finally got a clear comm signal today. You're welcome to listen in. After a few months defrosting blasters, Tenido's probably in rare form.
No to pogadamy sobie z kolegą Pierce'a.
Removed from the armory over a few flash grenades. Weapons master indeed.
And after you calibrated all the assault rifles for him too. Shame about those cadets though.
Yes, that was unfortunate. But how was I to know those rifles were for training? They really should use slaves. Anyhow, that's how I ended up on Hoth. Scraping ice from blaster barrels and reheating ammunition. Pathetic.
The Empire must maintain control on Hoth.
A second-class private could do my work. Or a particularly intelligent wampa.
Maybe you should start tinkering again.
Inteligentna łompa.
Get that weapon you built for the Bastion out of storage.
You know very well that weapon.
Jest coś takiego jak inteligentna
It's
łompa?
waiting for the assault that will never happen.
Znaczy
The lieutenant
ponad to
volunteered
jak
your
są
entire
zazwyczaj
team.
inteligentne.
We've got clearance from General Racton. The Bastion's ours for the taking.
Then it's fallen into place. The Bastion. After all these years. I'll get back to base and start making arrangements. When I have the weapon, I'll contact you.
Tenido doesn't like to waste time. He'll have that weapon quick as a Minox wings. Just in time, too. Let the man idle any longer, and he might do some real damage.
You have your weapons, man. What's next?
Tenido's weapons will help, but we'll need more than firepower for this one. Assault this big takes reinforcements, too. Get back to you about those.
Jeszcze jedna rozmowa, ja pierdzielę. Z tym to tutaj sobie posiedzimy dzisiaj, widzę trochę.
Plans for the Bastion are sort of coming along. Tenido's got the weapons ready, but having the right ordnance is just the start. Gotta worry about numbers, too. That's Laurent's job. Captain Laurent now. Connection's got her a good post on Balmorra. Then the rules a lot in Black Ops. Laurent could always smooth things out. Pretty face, way with words. People like her.
High praise, coming from a man like you.
Just stating the facts. Others might say more. Laurent's a favourite of Moff Galvin. Close to retirement now, but he could give us an army if he had the mind. Ask Laurent about her chances. Seemed to think she could convince the old man. With the right favours.
How did Laurent become Moff Galvin's favorite?
Chyba wszyscy wiemy, jak to poszło.
By morning, she was a captain.
No właśnie.
Now he's got her putting on airs. Actually ordered me to calm her. Better get to it, eh?
There has to be another way. Moff Galvin has resources, but what he's asking is impossible. The favors I would have to give him now, it would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Never stopped you before, Captain.
The old man's depraved, and the years have not been kind to him.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Captain.
Not this desperate, my lord. Not when I can provide alternatives.
This is the Bastion. Farm-fresh cadets and refurbished artillery won't help us here. You were Black Ops once, before that commission went to your head. Remember?
We do what's necessary to get the job done. Some of us more than others. I'll calm Moff Galvin. Reinforcements will be ready when the time comes.
Wouldn't want to be Laurent right now.
Przypał.
Captain made her bed. Now she must lie in it.
With Moff Galvin. There's an image I didn't need. Security's our last problem. The Bastion will have plenty of systems. Black Ops had a man for that too. Let you know when I find him.
Jeszcze jedna rozmowa będzie? O, dobra, to tutaj już ten. Dobra, chodźmy teraz do Jace'y, potem Malawaj i lecimy na Voss w końcu.
Master, I have become aware of an amazing development. The other night I couldn't sleep. I sensed something and ventured out, tracking the sensation. I came upon a badly injured Sith who reeked of the light side. He was suffering and on the verge of death.
Tell me you ended his miserable existence.
I didn't have to. His injuries were extreme. He spoke of a Sith and his agents whose sole purpose is to hunt down traitors to the dark side. Whoever this Sith is, he filled this man with such fear and pain. All I can think is, where do we sign up?
We could coordinate efforts with this Sith.
Exactly my thinking. We can share information and pool resources and clean up the Empire all the more thoroughly.
Chyba, że leci w chuja.
Power on the dying man, I got an impression of the Sith who did the damage. I'm reaching out with my senses to try to catch his scent. Some kind of trail I can follow to locate him.
You have my blessing. Leave no stone unturned.
I will be thorough, Master.
Następna rozmowa. Dzisiaj trochę porozmawiamy sobie z tymi kompanami, widzę.
Master, I have exciting
Ale
news.
spokojnie.
A trail of corpses,
Voss
all
będzie.
slain the same as the light side Sith I found, has led me to the perpetrator. His name is Lord Sendence. He's been secretly hand-chosen by the Dark Council to
Lord
eradicate all
Sendence?
Sith who are not
Nie
pure.
był na karawan
He
przypadkiem?
operates with impunity. No one is above his judgment. It makes my mouth water just thinking about such power.
Why should this Sendence have such authority?
From what I've learned, he is an uncommon butcher, driven by darkness. He's already accused and destroyed so many traitors. It's a mystery to me how he has been so prolific without my special power. But I've reached out to him, and he has granted me an audience.
That's good news, Jacer. I'm sure he will see the sense of employing you to help carry out his work.
I love that you're not jealous. Through him, I'll quench my need to purify the Sith and be back in my quarters every night. Or in yours. This is my destiny. The purpose of my power, I know it. Now, I'm meeting him shortly. Leave a light on for me.
I see you've returned from meeting Lord Sendance. How was it?
Interesting, to say the least. Within moments, I realized he was killing any Sith he pleased, all in the name of hunting traitors. Very few of his victims were valid targets, and he was very excited that my special power would unequivocally validate his work. Said that we could literally reorganize the entire power structure of the Empire. To entice me, he suggested we start by pointing the finger at you.
Am I being outed as a traitor, then? Sent off to my death?
You are kidding, of course. If not, I don't think I've ever been so insulted. The man wanted me to abuse my gifts, and betray the one person in the galaxy I respect and owe my life to.
Jesteśmy Sithami. Można się domyśleć, że... No, znaczy, ogólnie tak, tutaj jest lojalność, ale... Warto było zawsze zapytać.
I applaud you, Jacer. Relish this moment.
Oh, I do, Master. But there's even more. The Dark Council's emissary, a man named Kaliku, was there too. He's the one holding Lord Sendance's leash on this assignment. He offered me Sendance's mandate. As I sensed light-leaning Sith, I'd report them to him. And when possible, I'd be sent to eradicate.
Your dream come true, and a deserved distinction, Jacer.
I will make you proud. I promise. And don't think I'll forget that it's you who has made this possible. My devotion will never flutter. Thank you.
Jeszcze jedna rozmowa? No dobra.
Master, everything else aside, the visceral experience of facing Lord Sendance continues to tantalize me. I relive it nightly and awaken buzzing. When I feel such pleasure, all I can think of is sharing it with you. When I feel pain, I ache to be consoled by you. I know what this is. It's love.
What is love? Baby,
I
don't
love you
hurt
too,
me.
Jacer.
I feel weak and strong all at once. The chaos of it electrifies me. My heart is yours now. Know that. But I want this to be different. Special. It's an insult to me to share you with another. You must end what you have with the Twi'lek.
Are you threatening to
Nie
break
to
up
co?
with me?
It's no threat. This is different for me. This is more than lust. I can't be left dangling. I'll go insane. I need to know you're mine completely, or I can't be with you. Please, end it with Vet. I won't ask again.
Nie, no dobra.
My relationship with Vet is over, and we can see where this takes us.
We will be an unbeatable match, you and me. As you already know, my reflex is to rush to instant gratification, but let's milk this feeling, this want. Let it build before we act on it.
All the better to wait until we ache with longing.
The ache in me spikes when you talk like that. I think we're going to like this little experiment.
Szczerze, i tak bym prawdopodobnie to zrobił. Za każdym razem jak gram SWTORem, jakby... Pomimo tego, że później można... Jakby więcej będzie interakcji z VET w rozszerzeniach. To... Nie wiem, Jace'a jest jakby... Bardziej wolę tego, to podejście psychotycznego Sitha niż podejście VET.
I don't seek acknowledgement. It requires your approval to go into effect.
No, masz tutaj pozwolenie na bycie drugim stopniem kapitana czy coś.
My lord, I've been dealing with a situation that's getting out of hand. Moff Broysk contacted the ship and was incensed to find me at the helm. He's been sending recorded messages that are progressively more nonsensical. He's always been scattered and aggressive, but now he seems completely unhinged.
The next time he comes calling, I will speak with the man.
I would appreciate that, my lord. Tens of thousands of soldiers and some of our most critical campaigns are at the mercy of his commands.
Będziesz
Man is a
trzeba pozbyć
liability.
Broyska.
I find myself agreeing with you. My lord, Moff Broysk's hollow transmissions have increased. They are beginning to disrupt operations. He's nearly incoherent. I can only assume some sort of dementia has set in. I have him on hollow right now. I believe it's going to take your personal touch to assuage the situation.
Patch him through.
Here he is, my lord.
Flew the coop! Your new cage will be smaller and tighter. Coffin size. Urn size. In a locket.
A, urna, od razu weź, kurwa, tam ten.
He's unlikely to stop, my lord.
Nieźle
He
pierdolnięty
didn't
chłop.
know he was on hold.
Druckenware proved my point. My glory is mine. Mine. You're nobody.
The man has lost all sense.
As I said,
Where's my blaster? I'll shoot your face. Personally. And again. Druckenwell won't save you. I could blow Balmoral away. I'll blow Balmoral away this time.
No się jebaniutki wygraża.
What? Gone? Where did... There's a Sith on this. Why did you transfer me, Rajnik? I'll ship you off to Balmoral too.
Rojnik is his communications officer. This is how it's been.
Rajnik, am I through? I'm through? Yes or no? I don't
Nie,
see.
niezłą ma
If it's
demencję
broken,
chłop.
all I see is a Sith.
It's like a space collision. You can't help but watch.
Wait now. I'm understanding this. It was you, Sith, wasn't it? You dared to liberate the Admiral. Have you lost your mind?
He calls me Admiral Malcontent. He seems to think that's my actual rank and name.
Don't you know he's the one who lost the Battle of Talay?
Broysk's earliest command. Before I was born.
It was his blunder that allowed the escaped Jedi targets to flee Taris before the bombardment.
Ancient history. Broysk wasn't even born.
No przecież to jest czas ten...
Sabotaged the Glory Space Station for crying
Malaka.
out loud.
I have no idea what that is.
I hear him. I'm talking.
Zawsze mnie to
His
śmieszy.
insubordination is lethal, paralyzing. It threatens the Empire, and you do nothing.
Admiral Malcontent, I strip you of your rank and relegate you to the cleaning crew.
Yes, my lord.
A good start, Sith, but his crimes must be punished by death. I order you to deliver him to me for execution.
Kim ty kurwa jesteś, żeby mi
Now!
rozkazywać?
Are you
Przepraszam
listening?
bardzo.
I do not accommodate lunatics.
Then I accuse you alongside him. Rajnik, cut transmission. I said cut it, now!
Co za dzban.
Broysk in command. The Empire is in critical danger. I must implore High Command to do something about him.
That's
Da,
some
ta,
thinking,
zróbmy.
Gwyn.
I'll update you when I can.
Mamy jeszcze jakąś ten rozmowę z nim? Nie, nie mamy. No i ten, pięknie, ładnie. No i tak musimy iść pójść tam. No, znaczy tam musimy pójść, bo musimy udać się na Voss. Co my tu mamy?
I have docked at the Voss space station.
Darkness that silences await.
Voss is a strange world. Both the Empire and Republic
Ciekawym można by
vie
było
for the
powiedzieć,
planet's
bardziej niż
support
dziwnym.
in war. The Voss are leery of outsiders. Access to the planet is restricted. You need permission from a sanctioned official to shuttle down. We've contacted Darth Saravin, the emissary trying to woo the Voss. He believes you're coming to help.
What does he know about me and my mission?
Nothing. Help him if you wish. We do not care. You may encounter Voss who know something of your purpose. They are attuned to the Force, and their most gifted receive visions of the future.
Voss vision interpretation sometimes suffers.
True. Years years ago, when the Empire became aware of Voss, the Emperor sent the military to lay siege to the planet. The visionaries thwarted what they foresaw to be a simple attempt to conquer. But the Emperor's purpose was to claim a Voss visionary to house the voice of the Emperor.
Then this visionary is proof that Dartha Barasa is not what he claims to be.
The wrath finds the mark.
The true voice went on a pilgrimage to discover the nature of a great dark side presence on Voss. He has not been heard from since.
The voice is quieted.
You must retrace the voice's steps, discover what has befallen him, and free him.
Okej.
Perhaps the voice has been killed.
The voice cannot die. If the host body expires, the Emperor's essence would be released and returned to us.
We can never lose our voice.
The voice sought a Voss hermit named Madagaru. To request an audience with Madagaru, the voice was to light signals scattered about the land outside the Voss capital, Voss-Ka. This hermit was the last being to see the voice. Find out what he knows.
Madagaru powiadasz. A zatem udajemy się znowu w wir przygody. No to jest specjalna planeta, naprawdę bardzo tajemnicza, ciekawa i no jakby to, jak to powiedział ten służący numer 1, dziwna.
You owe me now.
Ale na pewno znacznie bardziej. O, Voss jest kontrolowany przez Ashla. Wcześniej coś było kontrolowane przez Bogan. Hoff? Chyba Hoff. Sprzedamy trochę tych. Pierdół. I misję planetarną od razu podniesiemy. A jedna z dwóch ostatnich takich, można powiedzieć, misji, gdzie będziemy mieć dwie misje.
No droid tells a lord of the Sith where to go.
This is an Imperial edict. No one is to go to Voss without permission. The negotiations on Voss are complex, requiring subtlety, and are far too important for just any incoming transmission. My apologies. It seems Darth Serafin requests the honor of your presence in the Imperial Embassy at Voss-Ka at your earliest convenience.
No właśnie. Proszę mi tutaj dać przejść w takim wypadku.
Darth Serafin only asked that you be invited to the embassy as soon as you arrived. The shuttle is this way. Please don't keep Darth Serafin waiting. He's terribly important.
Można powiedzieć, że ja też jestem w chuj ważny, no. Jestem głosem Imperatora w końcu. Nie, przepraszam. Gniewem Imperatora. Taka ciekawostka ogólnie. W sumie... A zróbmy to. Bo tutaj są takie 3 misje, które nie są jakieś długie do zrobienia, tylko na przykład tutaj mamy tego Lorda Kavarosa. No i z tym gościem wystarczy, że pogadacie i macie misję zrobioną. I dostajecie expa, pieniążki i chyba jeszcze conquest pointy.
Then this dithering fool isn't misleading me. Interesting. Perhaps I will commit some of my own forces to our work here after all. But then you may only be saying what I want to hear. Or what someone else wants me to hear. How can I trust anything you say? You could be an agent of one of my rivals, hoping to mislead me to my ruin.
I carry out the Emperor's will alone.
Bold words, but I sense truth in them. Leave me. I must consider my strategies further, and your presence is only a distraction.
No to skoro przeszkadzam, no to zniknę.
Copy. Assets approaching. Commencing now. Good day, my lord. It's an honor to speak with you on behalf of Imperial Intelligence. We need you for an important surveillance operation. If successful, we stand to gain a wealth of intelligence on the Republic's war efforts.
In that case, I'll do what must be done.
We want you to take this audio surveillance device, locate a Republic official named Gur Antog, and engage him in conversation. We have created a cover identity that establishes you as a potential defector to the Republic. A meeting with Antog has already been arranged. The surveillance device will record everything that's said, allowing us to reproduce Antog's non-human vocal patterns and gain access to the Republic's encrypted files.
Sounds like a plan.
Good luck. We'll look forward to seeing you again shortly.
Sprytnie, co nie? I tutaj lore objectik mamy jeszcze. Ogólnie za chwilę będziemy tam się udawać do tego, w sumie nie. Dzisiaj już chyba nie udamy się do Serewina. Tylko skończymy tą misję. Jeszcze jedną misję, poboczną. Pokażę wam, bo tutaj są takie fajniutkie, takie wiecie, krótko i dziękuję, dobranoc.
I've grown tired of the petty fools who call themselves Sith. I will join you in destroying them.
Vienoda irna morolinio. Atrodo nomales. Smogas total gisbavo apiatai.
I've come to help.
Tarsi giabutu pa. Holo gijoja bavana bagristai apkal tintas rapole. Era bagalines viltias ki asima.
Teraz pobiegniemy sobie. Właśnie zobaczcie, jak ci Voss wyglądają. Takie humanoidy, ale no. Można powiedzieć odwrócony kolorystycznie Cheese. Bo Cheese miałby skórę niebieską i czerwone oczy. A tutaj nie. O, i tu sobie możemy pogadać z tymi. Pomóc wam.
Your people languish in isolation and obscurity. We will make you great.
The Empire wishes to benefit us. We did not know.
Do you know the Republic? Can you tell us about them?
Wrogowie to są wasi. Zniszczą was.
Will shatter your great culture. Only the Empire can protect you.
Disturbing words. Very disturbing. We will trust the wisdom of the three. But thank you for your knowledge. We will remember.
Nie ma problemu, ziomeczku. Jeszcze do tej agentki trzeba wrócić, oddać jej tą misję poboczną. No i tak zaczynamy przedostatnią planetę w historii podstawowej. O tak powiedzmy, w podstawowej historii. No też się jakoś tam nie śpieszę. Zresztą widzicie, no podniosłem sobie trzy misje aż. Tym bardziej, że nie wiem, co ja chcę powiedzieć, ale to jest jedna z tych planet, które mnie intrygują. Nie jest jakoś dużo wiecie, aż za dużo pokazane na tej planecie. To jest nowa planeta. Jak nie wiem, jak dajmy na to Belsavis, czy choćby Dromund Caso. Także na dzisiaj będziemy kończyć. Pamiętajcie, żeby dać lajka, zasubskrybować, włączyć notyfikacje przy subskrypcji. Sprawdźcie też sobie inne let's playe, które wyświetlają się aktualnie wam na ekranie. Ja się na dziś żegnam i widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Niech moc będzie z wami.